Good afternoon, everybody. It's Wednesday, and here we are with our second Fireside chat. We're going to continue to do this throughout the pandemic because so many of you seem to appreciate this little communication from the parish. And I suspect that this week, just like last week and going forward, we'll have something to share with you, new and a little different, week by week. Most of this week's talk will come from the directive from the diocese that came out, I don't know when it was, yesterday or the day before. It's a bunch of stuff mostly related to liturgy. And I'm just going to take it in the order it's listed in the bishop's decree. It starts with confession now. And it seems important for me to tell you this. Individual confessions, the bishop says, heard in confessional boxes and confined rooms are hereby suspended. Who'd ever thought we'd get to that point? Instead, effective immediately, due to the requirements of combating the coronavirus and following the direction of both the Apostolic Penitentiary and the USCCB, confessions should be celebrated in a well-ventilated area, which can provide for social distancing and, of course, the confidentiality of the confession. And so that means that here we'll continue to hear confessions on Saturdays from 3 to 4 p.m., but instead of doing it in that stuffy confessional room, we'll do it in the chapel with the doors closed. We'll see how that works. I trust it'll be all right. They put quite a bit out on confession this week. I think I understand why. From my point of view, there's a lot of fear out there. It manifests itself in phone calls and emails into the office almost every day. And perhaps for that reason, the subject of confession, forgiveness, reconciliation has attained an importance in ecclesial life that perhaps it did not have before all of this stuff began. So the diocesan directive this week goes on to say that the faithful who are anxious that they do not have an opportunity for the reception of the sacrament at this time should remember this. Perfect contrition expressed by a desire, a sincere request for forgiveness, and a firm resolution to have recourse as soon as possible to sacramental confession, well, this also obtains the forgiveness of sins, even mortal ones. All right, I guess that's enough to say about that for now. Next, the diocese has come out with a new statement about the suspension of public masses. Before, the suspension was supposed to end a week from Friday. Now, it has been extended all the way to the 24th of April. So we know we're going to be closed here for public masses until at least the 24th of April. And get this, not only the public celebration of sacraments is precluded until 24 April, school will also be out until at least the 24th of April. While I'm talking about school, Mary Coleman, our wonderful principal, tells me that all of the teachers should be in the process of contacting students via email, and they're going to contact the students with an eye toward arranging something called Zoom meetings. And I guess that through the course of these Zoom meetings, pedagogy will be conducted at Visitation School for the present time. When school might resume, I don't know. If school might resume, I don't know. I wish I could tell you more about that, but that's all I know today. You know, because public masses have been suspended until way into April, you understand this means there'll be no public celebration of Holy Week? What a remarkable thing. Whoever would have imagined this? But I'm sure it's necessary for the promotion of public health. Now, it says here that the faithful should be informed of the times of the private celebration of Holy Week liturgies so they can prayerfully unite themselves in their homes. And the means of live, not recorded, televised or internet live stream broadcasts are helpful. Accordingly, I would like to tell you what time you can tune into those Holy Week liturgies, but I don't know. Right now the staff are not here very much, other than myself, and that precludes opportunities for me to talk to Alejandro about what time we might do this. But I promise you that next week I'll try to have a more complete report. Interestingly, the Holy See has significantly simplified the celebration of Holy Week this year. I hope that we can make it edifying. All right, other than that, please remember, we hope to continue live streaming the Sunday Mass at 9 o'clock on a Sunday morning. I understand that last week we had some difficulty getting it on both Facebook and YouTube, but the technological mavens that labor hard for you every day at Visitation Parish are ironing out those wrinkles, and we should be able to get it done in better shape in the coming week. Well, I pray that your season of quarantine and social distancing is going well. Frankly, it's posing some significant and unforeseen challenges for me. But I'm tenacious, and I trust you are too. And by God's grace, we're going to get through this all right. I really miss seeing you. I think of so many of you every day, and I wish I could say hi. And I pray that you stay well. Until I see you again, goodbye, and God bless.